We're here.
We're queer.
No.
No.
So, this is a special episode. Why? Because it's Christmas. We're doing a Christmas special. It has nothing to do with every other episode. And there's 5 of us, and it's Eagles themed. So it couldn't have
Go
gone any
Birds!
better.
I thought this was the Star Wars Christmas special review.
Oh, that's next year.
What
So-
the fuck?
So,
Oh shit.
Okay, I figured out how to turn it on.
so the
I
album.
figured out the turn
The album is called A Philly Special Christmas. What a fucking name off the bat. And it features the likes of 3 Eagles players.
Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey.
Lane Johnson
Lane Johnson.
and Jordan
I
Mailata.
thought they were gonna say.
I don't know who they are.
I know who Jason Kelsey is. That's about it.
If you Google Jason Kelsey, he's a American singer now.
So let me give some context for you two. So these guys are all play on the offensive line of the Eagles. So they're the guys who block for the quarterback and everything. So over the summer they decided, we're gonna do something different. Let's make a Christmas album. But they kind of had to make it quick because they only had the summer to make it because they had football. So they couldn't squeeze it in. But they were able to release this album, and it not only has them in it, it has a bunch of other Eagles players
They
in
made a
it
cameo.
Mm-hmm.
too. Yeah.
And the announcer
Well,
does
old
too.
and new.
No, just on the current team.
Oh, okay.
And it has like the guy who's been announcing the Eagles games for years on there
Yeah.
too.
He was funny.
Yeah, we'll talk
He
about
was
that.
great.
Yes, sir.
So shall we jump right into it?
Yeah, so the
Starts
first
off with-
track is
White Christmas.
White Christmas.
I think they did a
It was
good
really
version
good.
of
This
White
surprised
Christmas.
I was expecting a bunch of like athletic football
Oh,
head
no.
people singing, and they actually were talent. They have talent.
They can
I
actually
wasn't
sing.
expecting
That's the
talent.
thing.
Jordan Mailata, fucking, he hit that high note crazy.
Usually,
Yeah.
Did not expect that because that dude's
there's
not.
a lot of people who put out Christmas albums who
If
aren't
you
very,
look at
like,
that motherfucker,
used to singing or like good at singing, like
Yeah.
put out Christmas albums. No,
So
these
what is
guys
that,
were
like a
actually
three-piece
knew.
boy band?
These guys
Yeah.
actually knew how to sing,
They
which
knew
was
it.
very surprising.
Because I think, I forget which ones, but I know like Kelsey and I think Johnson, they have singing experience.
no, Kelsey
No.
said he doesn't.
Oh, who was the
Mailata,
one that, it was
Jordan.
Mailata.
He
Okay,
was
that
on the
makes
show
the
The
most
Masked
sense.
Singer.
Yeah, that's
Jordan
right.
Mailata.
Mailata
He did
and
really
I think
good.
Lane Johnson had a little bit.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
even watched. I listened to Jason Kelsey's podcast, and he said, "Yeah, I'm not a singer." He's
He
like,
did good though. I think
he's
they
like,
all did good.
he's pretty much said Jordan Mailata and Lane Johnson carried him. He just set it up.
The next one's Blue Christmas.
Yep, that was just
Oh, no.
that was just Lane and
Lane and
Kelsey.
Kelsey.
Yeah. That one was really good.
That one was good. I liked it. I usually don't like that song, but like that.
Well, it's
version was pretty good.
overplayed. This is
Yeah.
just such a
Yeah.
better version of it now because it. Well, one, go fucking birds.
Yes.
That reminds me of some songs we'll talk about it later. But yeah,
Next
I
is-
like their cut of Blue Christmas. It was really good.
All of these songs are pretty much good.
Yeah.
What's next?
Merry Christmas, baby, with Jordan Mailata and Lady Alma.
This is the only one I thought was just fine. It
Yeah, this
wasn't-
one was fine.
I thought it was good, but like not as good as the other ones. This
Yeah.
one's probably my least favorite, but I still like it a lot.
Yes. And then the next one is not really a song.
Oh, I love
It's
this.
the
just
night
the
before
announcer.
Christmas. Retold by Merrill Reese. He's the announcer for the Eagles. He's been doing it for a really long time. So if you're an Eagles
Merrill
fan,
Reese is
That's
very
like-
funny.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch football, but I know his voice, and I've
Yeah.
heard
Football!
him. He's like what I think of when I think of football announcer. Like the way he talks is
Mhm.
like it. That was funny. Those are great.
Yeah, I
That was
love
cool.
that.
Because he's like not singing it and not talking to it like it's a
Yeah.
fucking song.
He's narrating.
He's just narrating it like
Yeah.
he's narrating.
he's
Eagles
just reading
game.
the story.
It's really cool because that's one of the first Christmas stories I ever read as a kid. So it was
Same,
cool.
it
That
was nostalgic for me.
it was cool that was thrown in
The
there.
next is the single they dropped before the entire album is
Ah, yes.
Christmas, Baby Please Come Home.
Yeah,
that
that-
one was great.
that's the
This
first
one
one I
wa-
heard.
this one's
that one was
fire.
great. When I first heard this before the album came out, I'm like, this is gonna be a good
Yes.
album. I thought it was just gonna be kind of memey, but nah, it was actually really good.
The next one, it doesn't have any of them in it. It's
But
just it's
the-
Silver
yeah,
Ages. It's Silent Night.
Silent Night. It was really funny though, because the whole
This-
time it was just E-A-G-L.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that like.
For like silent notes.
I was kind of disappointed, but I liked it. I guess
didn't
if you're an
notice
Eagles
it.
fan,
I didn't notice it the first time I listened.
I guess if you're an Eagles fan, it's
That's
very
so
exciting. But I thought it was more Christmassy.
Yeah.
So I was hoping it was actual Silent Night, which it was most of it.
It was for
so.
the most part.
But I thought that was really fun.
Now we have the best
The
one.
best
Best
song
one's the last
track.
The
track.
best song.
Santa Claus
Santa
is coming
Claus
to
is coming to
town.
town.
Yes. it was
Which, first
great.
off, I was not expecting them to kind of do a version of the Bruce Springsteen edition of the song.
Yeah.
Oh, but it worked perfectly.
But it worked amazingly.
Yeah, no, this is probably my favorite song off the.
I think it's
off the
everyone's
album.
favorite.
Mhm.
It's just the best one. It's so good.
Dude, they mention all parts of Philly.
Mhm.
Even
And then
South
they
Jersey.
And then
said-
the
they
very
said
even
South
you,
Jersey.
South Jersey.
I was in the
Yeah.
car on the way here listening to it, and when he said South Jersey, I went,
Columbus.
yeah!
It was at work, and I did that.
First off.
He goes, I think it was Mulata that said it. He goes, you know what, even you, Dallas, and Jason Kelly goes, Dallas? What are you talking about, Dallas? This is
No, I don't even
Philly.
like I'm not a football fan. I was so hyped in the
Christmas
car.
coming
I was
to
like,
Philly.
fuck
Oh,
yeah, Phillies, let's go!
Yeah.
You know, funny
I'm
enough,
so
if
hyped.
fucking anybody didn't know this, but Bruce Springsteen does come. He's from Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we,
very
I
hard.
think all of us.
I think we
know
all
that.
knew that.
Yeah, we all knew that.
Well, I don't know if you guys didn't know.
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
But this
If
is
you
also
didn't
the
know,
song-
now
Also,
you know.
this is also the song that has,
Gonna
has
say what I was
the
gonna say.
offensive line too. Like
Yeah,
some
but
of
this
the
one- well-
receivers as AJ Brown,
Yeah, this one has a lot of
QB1!
other players in it, too.
It has.
Jalen.
Hold on. It has Jordan Davis, Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham, AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, Merrill. Those are the guests.
Yeah.
And then at the very end of the
They
song,
all sing it together at the end.
yeah,
Yeah.
right after he says, you know, even you, South Jersey, he
Yeah.
goes, let's sing it.
And everyone
And it
is
goes
good.
crazy.
It's great. I fucking love that song.
What do you want for Christmas? I want
Oh,
a Super
Super
Bowl,
Bowl.
baby.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's go.
What do
man.
you want under Christmas tree? I want a Super Bowl.
This was definitely a short album.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
very
It was
short.
pretty
very
good.
It's
I
just
think
a
it was pretty good.
I'm kind of glad it's this short and they
Me
didn't
too.
overload it. I think it's like maybe one or two more songs, but like I think it's perfect.
Another thing, it's kind of good that it's short because if they overbloated it, then it would have been kind of. It would almost seem like they're not focusing on football and
Yeah.
making this more.
That's also probably why it's so short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was. I think training camp was starting.
It was about to
a
start
couple
when they were
weeks
recording
after.
it.
Yes.
It was like 1 or 2 weeks after they did this.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they finished it up, training camp started.
Should we get into our ratings of the album?
Shall we? Who wants to go first?
Why don't you go first?
Alright, I'll go first. I'm gonna give it a fucking. I was gonna say an 8, but I think I'm gonna change it to a 9. It's so good.
It's
the only thing is
last night.
the only thing is like
Motherfucker.
the one track, I forget what it's called already. The one,
Luke?
the one that I thought was just alright. Other than that, this
I
album
don't
is
think
fucking-
Luke's rating will count. This
Yeah,
week.
Luke.
It doesn't matter. This is
No,
what
no
I'm
one-
doing.
no one-
This doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
Because
it
right
doesn't
after
affect
this-
This is a Christmas special.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
Christmas
it doesn't
special.
really
This
affect
is-
anything though.
Well, Luke, what would you give it?
If
since-
you were gonna give it an album based on the 2 songs you listened
Did
to.
you even hear the last one?
No, he didn't.
Aw.
So yeah, Luke
God.
didn't listen to the album in full. This is why you're not
Fucking
wearing the Eagles
lesser.
stuff. This is why you're the lesser.
Fucking lesser, bro.
Suck my man.
Oh yes, this
Even
would be
though I'm
the
not a
lesser
big
one.
football fan, I still really liked the album because they also did a very good job of the album. They did a very good
Like
job.
even outside of Eagles stuff,
Their musical chops were a little better than I expected them to be,
hmm
and I'm probably also gonna give it an 8.
Very good album. I think I know where you two are going with this.
Oh, we definitely not. You want to say it at the same time? You want to say it at the same time?
No, I don't want
Alright.
to say it at the same time.
Alright,
It's weird.
fuck you then. Well, I'm giving it a 10. It's
It's fucking. I don't blame you. It's really good.
Oh, one Go Birds minus that. Listen to this. You don't think, like, you listen to it and you don't hear offensive linemen.
You're
Like,
singers.
it does not sound like
Yeah.
they're fucking football players.
Also, only a few songs mention the Eagles.
Yeah.
So I think it balances Eagles and Christmas very well.
Well, that's kind of what they did. The last one, the very last song they had did.
mention Eagles because
Yeah, the last two
Because
songs
they
are
added
the
all
only
the
ones with
couple
like
of
Eagles
players.
mentions.
It would have been crazy if they had Sirianni come in.
Yeah, well,
That
you
would've
can't-
been
you
fun.
can't get everyone. So Dylan, what do you give it?
I give it a 10.
Success!
Go to the Super Bowl.
Fuck
this year.
Dallas.
Merry Christmas. That's all I have to say about that. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Fuck Dallas.
Fuck Dallas.
So next week.
No, we gotta do to wrap
So
it up.
next, what do we have to wrap it up with? Oh yeah, we'll do that in a sec. What were you gonna say, Zach?
What's next week?
So next week we're going to do our actual episode, which is No Label 2 by Migos.
Yeah.
This will be the very first time we're doing a mixtape.
wait, is it actually a
It's a
mixtape? I didn't even
mixtape. I
know
looked
that.
that up. It's a mixtape by them. It's not an album.
Oh, all right, wrap it up.
E-A-G